Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, just want to say hello. And I'd like to welcome you guys to the channel, so welcome. A couple of weeks ago I did a video about things to remember or things to consider when preparing for your first powerlifting meet. So in keeping with our theme, this week we're going to go through the lift commands for a powerlifting meet, for the squat, bench and deadlift, and sort of the roles of the judges and stuff like that, because a lot of people, when they go into their first powerlifting meet, they're a little bit confused about the rules and stuff like that. I myself included when I did my first powerlifting meet, so we're going to go through those, but before we do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So yeah guys, let's jump into this video. Okay, so first thing you're going to realize is that you are going to have to, for a powerlifting meet, you are going to have to wait for them to call for you. So basically you're going to come through the back of the curtain or the stage or whatever it is, and you're basically going to wait for them to load up all the weights and then call for you. So in some federations, they might call you differently, but it will pretty much mean the same. So in, for example, in GPC, in my federation, they call bar is loaded. So once that happens, you go up to the bar and you can get ready to lift. In some federations, they might say platform ready or whatever, but just wait for that call, because you're not going to be able to start the lift until you get that call. Okay, so with each lift there's a 1 minute time limit, so that's exactly 1 minute you have to begin the lift. So 1 minute might not sound like a long time, but it actually feels like an eternity. So you can still take your time to get set and get set up for your lift, but just remember to be wary of the time limit. A good way to do this is to practice inside the gym with a timer or something like that, because once that 1 minute is up, or once you time out, even if you hit the lift and it's a perfect lift, no hitching, no nothing, or no sticking points, you will get 3 red lights. So just be careful with that that 1 minute time limit. So at the meet there will be 3 judges. So the way that goes is there's 2 side judges and 1 front judge. So they're the ones that are going to be awarding the red lights and the white lights. So the way the light system works is you go for your lift, and then the judges will award white lights or red lights. 2 or more white lights and your lift is good. Even if you get a red light, it's okay, the lift still counts. 2 or more red lights, and even if you hit the lift, you get it up, then the lift doesn't count and you may have to take that attempt again. But remember, you do have 3 attempts, so you know, just be careful, take your time and watch out for the watch out for those red lights. The red lights of death, I call them. But yeah, if you're a novice, it's your first meet, some federations will allow you to walk up to the judge and ask them what you did wrong, sort of thing. But I don't know if they do that in the professional leagues or the professional federations, so might have to look that one up. Okay, so now we're going to go over the squat commands. So every single meet and any federation, the first lift is always going to be squats. So you always prepare for squats first. You warm up with squats. Warm up for squats. As soon as you know that your flights are going to be ready soon, warm up your squats. So the basics is, once again, you're going to have that time limit and you're going to have to wait to be called. So as soon as you get called, you have that 1 minute to set up. Once that bar is on your back and you unrack it, the head judge is going to raise his hand and he's going to go squat. That's your cue to just go ass to grass, go hit depth. As soon as you hit depth, come back up. Don't stay in the hole too long, otherwise you might get stuck. And then once you stand up, yeah, right, the judge is happy with the lift, he'll usually go like that and call out rack. If you miss any of those commands, or if you start moving before the squat command, or you start racking before the rack command is given, you will get red lighted. If your feet move during the lift, then you'll also get red lighted. Some judges might not be as strict with that one, but yeah, it's just something to be wary of. Once you rack, you'll be getting awarded the good lift or bad lift, and then you can walk off to the side. Remember, once you walk off, walk up to the scorer's table or the judge's table or whatever they have there, and tell them what your next attempt is going to be for the next squat. Okay, second lift in a powerlifting meet is going to be your bench. Now, this is where a lot of new guys have trouble, because there's actually 3 commands that you have to listen out for. Alright, so once you get called up to the platform, you'll set up for your bench, and then you'll unrack the bar. You'll have if you need a lift off, they'll give you a lift off, or one of your coaches or teammates or whatever will give you a lift off. Wait for this command. The judge will go start, so that's when the beginning of the lift. So you'll come down, then listen for the press command. This is where a lot of people mess up, because they're used to going bang bang bang, just like hitting the bench. So pause, think of it as a pause bench. So pause, wait, and listen out for the start press command. Once you hear the press command, then you can start the second phase of lift and push up, and then you gotta wait for that rack command. Once you hear that rack command, then you can rack the bar and the lift is complete. Then check if you've got white lights or red lights, and hopefully you get white lights. But yeah, really practice this lift, because it is the one that most new guys mess up on, just because there's a lot to remember and there's a lot to listen out for. So yeah, practice that. Trust me, practice that. Okay, so the last lift of the day is going to be your deadlift. Deadlift is probably the easiest one, because there's only one command. There's not 2 or 3 or whatever. So once you've got the platform ready or bar is loaded command, walk up to the bar, get set in your position, whether you pull sumo or conventional or whatever you pull, and then just pull at your own leisure, sort of thing. Like whenever you're ready to pull, there's no start command or anything like that. Just pull when you're ready. But remember, be cautious of that 1 minute time limit. And then, so take your time to set up, but remember there is a time limit. And if you time out, red lights. So once you complete the lift, and the judge is happy, once you've locked out, the judge is happy, all they'll do is go down. Now remember, do not drop the bar. Control the bar on the way down, and then place it down as softly as you can, depending on whether you can, how much weight you're lifting. Is usually going to be a bit of a thud, but try to control it as much as you can. Okay, so now we're going to go over some of the ways that you can get red lighted during a powerlifting meet. These are also called fouls. So number 1, not hitting depth on your squat. Number 2, not locking out on your deadlift. Number 3, dropping the bar on the deadlift. So if you just drop the bar and then even if you do it by accident, like lose your grip or whatever, you'll get red lighted. Then missing any of the commands. So that's especially the case with bench press. Any movement of the feet after the lift starts. So once the lift starts, you pretty much cannot move your feet. Like that's it. Even on bench, you cannot rotate your feet cannot move at all. So yeah, that's just a few of the ways that you can get red lighted and get a bad lift for the powerlifting meet. Well guys, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys find these powerlifting information videos helpful for you, those that are just starting out in the, I guess in the sport or in the industry or whatever. If you do like these videos, please give them a big thumbs up, and share them with your friends as well. Maybe there's some new powerlifters out there that need this information. But most importantly, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. The goal is to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so pretty much by Christmas. So yeah, don't forget also to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think of the videos, if you find them helpful. Maybe leave some suggestions about some topics that I should talk about within the fitness industry or within powerlifting. But once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me for my videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace.